Macedon just got finished with a war against, basically against just little city-states here. I don't think it was actually Sparta, it was someone else. But basically they've taken Sparta, they've taken a lot of the Peloponnese, and then they were fighting over in Crete, but they weren't able to, due to war score and stuff, take anything in Crete. So that war has ended. That allowed me to get Aetolia as well, so that is now part of me. So now, I think I'm up to 30 cities. Yeah, 30 cities, 365 pops. An interesting one is Sicily are up to 29 cities. We both started with 8, so I've got one more, but they've got like 100 more pops basically, so they've got more population. So we've got some plans. I don't want to give away the plans because I feel like people watch the stream, so I don't know. I'm in between a rock and a hard place right now. With I don't want to hold information from the stream. That makes it like obviously a lot less enjoyable, but at the same time, some things I just can't. I feel like if they know about it, it'll just totally spoil it and it'll never happen. So this is the situation at the moment. There's been 2 player replacements today. Treveria is now replaced. They were called Poland. Now they're called. Now the player is Shocking Twist or Shocking T, I think. And then as well as that, Seleucid Empire was played by Ifakan Scuba, who managed to hold quite well, and he's been replaced now by Glitz. Looks like Armenia is reformed. They were split right here, but he actually got that back really quickly. That was a civil war, so I think it's instant recap of territory as they take it. So looks like they've taken care of that issue. Look at these. These guys are about to have that rebellion soon and a civil war, man. Phrygia. And who are they at war with? Lycia and Pisidia. So these 2 smaller nations here and here. So 5 months they're gonna rip apart again. Fun times over there. Naval cannon can't hold it together. Are you going to fight Macedon, or will you keep your alliance for when the inevitable war against Rome? I think, yes, the second one. Rome is the target right now. I'd be pretty tempted to go for them right now, though, with no manpower. And they, oh my god, it even tells you how much they gain. That's a bit extreme. They're losing more than they're gaining, so their armies are actually getting weaker right now, whatever they're doing. Because they're in a war. They're in a war with all of these guys. So I'm waiting on some information to come through. That's all I'm saying. Waiting on Macedon to move some armies if they want to come help, because we are an alliance, so it'd be great if we could have them help us out with that. They're not moving anything right now, so I don't know. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. We got Macedon moving 30,000 on their way up here. Right. Let's increase the old army maintenance. Fabricate the old claims. Alright. It's war with Rome. So, part of the plans that we had, that I performed last night, was Epirus is going to go, pretty much going to bring Epirus straight to Rome. And he doesn't have that many forts. Now, the thing I looked at yesterday was there was a fort here, but he actually left space to get around it anyway. But now that's gone, so it's real easy to push in. But this is perfect because he actually has very low manpower. And he's still at war. He's still at war with people in the north, is it? No, he's actually ended his war with people in the north. So he just finished his war. See, this is what I wanted to do it. We were supposed to do this like really quickly. Oh, I need my military access. There we go. So he's like building a fort there as if like I have to come through there. I don't have to go through there. I can just go through Lucania. And then I'm going to use this light infantry to take some forts. That's the plan. That was basically the plan. And the plan was obviously then to have our ships mount up here. Oh my god. I didn't increase my own fleet maintenance. That was nearly a disaster. But luckily the other guys have their fleets. So we're after winning the crossing there. The important thing was to keep our fleets here. So we've piled all our fleets. Because I knew that Rome's fleets were in the Adriatic. And we knew how many they had. They had like 30 or something. So the basic idea was like, okay, like all of us need to pile our ships onto that tile. And then I can keep crossing over should we need to. Oh, Epirus is here. We're about to kick in. Come on. Oh my god. We have the right tactics. Oh shit. He's got another army almost here. Just kill that. Just kill it. Just kill it. Just kill it. Just kill it. Alright, we have to pull back then. Can't kill it. Came so close. We have to pull back. I have to stay next to Sicily. I want to make sure they don't die. That's not good. Fucking Rome and their legions, man. Macedon should get a move on. Damn, we were doing so well with that first battle, but then he just got that extra unit. This is why we wanted to do it while he was at war with the North. We're gonna stop here. We've taken out their first fort, which is really good. So that's good. I've got 2 level 2 forts here, so it's not gonna be broken down easily. Frontenay is trying to take back... Oh, that's not a fort, actually. Avoid that fight. Alright, we're going to need to wait to replenish a bit. But because we beat their ships, I think we can probably go north. Why do you so little troops? Because I don't have that much money. I'm actually basically not making anything after I recruit these extra troops. So I have tons of manpower, but I just don't have much... I don't have many pops. I've got 360 pops, I think we started with today. Whereas Rome have like something like a 2,000 or something like that. See if I can help Tadar out. He's got 30,000 there against Rome. I'm force marching in. I've only got 15 though. He's bringing in 26,000. Oh shit, we're all piling in. He's got the right tactic, Tadar didn't. Damn it. Gotta fall back. Fuck! Oh well, we took a fort and we've got 2 other forts, so it'll still take them a while to siege that down. Our biggest advantage, at least for me, is that his manpower is really bad and ours is really good. So we'll keep replenishing, hopefully faster than they will. I'm gonna take a ship up north now and see if we can drop off and cause some distractions and things up here. 3v1 still loses. Well, that's because, yeah, Rome are huge. I mean, it's 3v1, but the numbers that we're throwing at them is actually pretty even to what they have. I was hoping that the war would happen while they were at war, but it hasn't. I'm going to enact discipline bonuses as well. See if that helps. But man, you know what? If Carthage would go to war now as well, things would be pretty good. So, if we cause enough distraction up there, they're going to take a long time to siege these forts down. We're almost back up to full strength here. We've already blitzed through like 30,000 of our manpower though. Macedon lost a lot. I don't know, I think they've committed 30 cohorts over to us. I mean, they still got quite a lot over there. But to this fight, they've committed like 30 cohorts. We can, I think we can turn that off now. And Nath is here now as well. Shit, I didn't see that. Damn, what does he have up here? So we killed the first amount, but we didn't kill them. He's got 14 cohorts. Nath needs to commit to this fight. Nath needs to commit to this fight. Please, Nath. He's not paying attention. Epirus leading the fight against Rome. Come on! Also, I'm a bit worried, but I have no idea where my navy is. Looks like we have this one. Although they're sending more and more down to us constantly here. And now someone else is taking charge. Sicily's commander is taking charge with 10 Marshal. We've got the commander benefit. We should have terrain. I don't know why we don't. We're on a fort. Oh my god, yes, we actually won. Oh, now they're just sending them in to die as they're locked into movement. Stay where we are, boys. Let's get the extra infantry to move up here as well. Okay, that army died because I didn't pay attention to it. But we're killing them down here. If we could kill that, that would be amazing. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do everything I can to kill that retreating army. Have they just stopped here, have they? Oh, they have. Come on now. Come on, I don't know if you guys can hear me. You need to push on top of this guy as quick as possible. He has cohorts here with nothing in them. It would be complete stack wipes. Please tell me they're following me and it's not just me. They are. Good, 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 good. Nice. Sorry, yeah, I was too focused in on the war. Sue for peace from Rome. They're offering us... We negotiate... No. Offer me white peace. I'm in a fight now up here against these guys. I thought Tidar was coming to help me. But apparently not. Okay, we keep getting the right tactic, which is great. But Tidar just sitting there at 15k will be really helpful. They should force march in. I don't know why he doesn't do that. White peace imminent. White peace may be enforced as we failed to challenge the occupation of the war goal. See about that. Oh shit, I'm after getting engaged with pirates. Right now I prefer Imperator. I played Hearts of Iron for 1600 hours. Just bored of it. Yeah, that's understandable. Awesome, we won that fight. I'm gonna give chase. Let the others mop up what they will. Looks like they're just moving here. I don't have the money. I have to do that. Oh, yes. Just killed all those units. Don't know how many of them there were. But, okay. Epirus is roaming through Italy right now. He's pissed. And my boys, Syracuse and Macedon, and claiming all that stuff. They better transfer that occupation. It's going to me. I'm claiming Apulia. This is my war. And I'll pay Tidar and Nath back later. Although, Nath could get territory down here, I think. If this keeps going the way it's going. I wonder is he going all the way to Rome? Shit. I'm not going to win that fight. Alright, let's fall back. Okay, well thanks to Tidar and Nath now they're just mopping up. We just need to get that, that fort is probably the most important thing to grab right now. So it seems this game has the biggest powers aren't... So it seems in this game that the biggest powers aren't just all allying each other. No, they're not. I'll have a recap and check what's been going on. Egypt is probably like the biggest force in the game now, maybe even Bactria. Armenia is quite strong as well. Phrygia broke up quite a bit. So this is the war goal at the moment. Take Apulia. It says like war peace can be enforced, but I don't think they can enforce peace. It just says that. Alright, so we'll start gaining our... With this reorganization, we start gaining our morale back quicker and things like that. Okay, that's an important stack there. It'd be great if we could ping the map, you know, but we can't. I need to see what they're saying now to each other. There's like 20 messages in here as well that I just have not been reading. Nath, I think we need to move on Macedon. I think we're going to grab this guy, but we're not going to get the full blast of the 41k up here. I think it's going to be too late to help that. that was a mistake. Shit, that was a mistake. I thought Nath was moving first, so I moved then after. Damn. That was a mistake. Just went in at the wrong times. That was my bad. Shouldn't have pulled out. I pulled out thinking that he wasn't coming with me. It's hard to see when all the labels overlap each other who's actually moving. Retreat! Oh, right. He's actually broken the rules. You're only supposed to have one mercenary. That was our rule in this game. That's a good point. These are all mercenaries. And our rule in the game to prevent merc spam. So what do we do here? I think I'll have to turn down the speed and think about this, because that's the whole point of the rule. Because we should have won this war, and we can't win it because he keeps hiring mercs. The whole point of the rule. He hired tons of them. Thought he had no manpower, got 100 more cohorts. Yeah, exactly. He recruited 5 mercenaries. I didn't even think about that, because I should have thought of that immediately as soon as we saw that because we started the war when Rome had 60 cohorts, and then he jumped up. He had no manpower at that point, but he jumped up to like 120 or something. It was like, what? I should have just clocked it right then and there. Like, you've doubled your armies because of the amount of mercenaries. So he's writing something out. Oh my god, I think everyone hates me. But we would have had the whole thing. So I'm saying continue the war, just get rid of your mercs and we'll see what happens, because I've got the manpower to keep going, even though we've all been drained unnecessarily. He just said rules. There's rules. Yes, there are rules to the game. Rome doesn't follow the rules. I know, right? It's a rule for everyone as well. It's not just Rome. It's the rule for everybody. The rule is you can only have one active mercenary at a time. So if he wanted, he could hire one, disband it, and hire another. If he, you know, basically killed them off and drained them, like that's fine. But that way you'd be paying for them all the time. This way you don't have to pay for them until after the war. Really. So he could probably still have done something with that and just kept rotating one of them out every now and then. But it costs you military power and gold to do that. So there's a cost, you know, problem. Roman Apulia to Epirus. Oh shit, we didn't get this little city of Tarentum. Oh well. It's kind of annoying actually, but that's pretty annoying in fact. Oh well. Well, war's over. We did it. Bit of a kerfuffle. I guess, see, I think he's the only player that doesn't really have the Discord open. He just has it on his phone. We did it. We beat Rome. A little bit anticlimactic, I guess. Look at all these mercs. I wish I'd noticed that sooner. Such a shame. I don't think anyone in chat really knows either, though. Let's turn down the cost of these armies. Well, Epirus did it. 63 years old. Let's hold a triumph, man. Nah, I'm not gonna. Don't need to. I'm not gonna pay it. But it'd be nice to do that. It's a shame. Holding a triumph doesn't give you like reducing unrest or anything like that. It'd be cool if it did. No, it's not that big of a deal. Nah, it's not that big of a deal. I would like to get this city. I mean, I feel like that should have been in the deal. But okay, fair enough. We did just say Apulia. Fair enough, I guess. He'll keep his one city in Tarentum. So as per the rules of our game as well, the only rules we have in this game are you can break your truce, but only after 5 years, and you can only have one set of mercenaries. And the other one is just don't watch a stream, for the moment. So you know, we're not going to get attacked for 5 years. I don't know why he's bothering to build that fort up. Is this fort level 3 now? Because we can just move around it. I suppose it's still like, oh, it does take time to cap. Rome's money just got destroyed. Let's check them out. Yeah, they're heavily down. But what did they might be just building forts and things, I think. Yeah, they're building forts there and upgrading that one. They're probably building just more further in. Prevent that happening again. So yeah, happy. All right, I keep saying that we're going to look around at the different players, so let's have a quick glance around. So apologies for not looking for a while, but I was embroiled in a war. We have the declarations chat above me here. For the other people in this game, they chat every now and then and kind of announce what they're doing. I should do it more myself, to be honest. But for one lifetime, we're 50 years into the game at this mark. Actually, almost as soon as I said that. King Epirus has done quite well. He's taken a nice considerable chunk out of Italy. And won a war against Italy, or against Rome themselves. Looks like they're gearing up for... I'm sure they're going to be coming back with a vengeance. So I'm going to need Syracuse or Sicily right next to me, helping me out with that. I'll have to message them on that. So let's have a look around the place. We've got... Oh my god, well done. Milkbag Vasia. So Vasia grew quite considerably big. So if we were to look at the very start of the game, this is roughly what Vasia would have had. I think it was something like 8 cities, around that. I think maybe 11. They took a bunch, and then they had a civil war, and they fell back down to just 4, I think, today. So they're recovering. Glad to hear it. Thanks, Rambler. But yeah, they're recovering. They're claiming back some stuff that they lost. Our Verni are doing quite well. We've had a player shift here. Different players taking over Treveria. This player was only booked in for 1 day originally, so we knew about that. So this Shocking Twist has taken over for Treveria. They've grown quite considerably. They're kind of half expanding into colonizable land and then half expanding south. Looks like they're being attacked right now. They're being attacked by Carnutia. That's being occupied by those guys. I'm not even sure where Carnutia is. Actually, off the top of my head, I'm not too sure. I don't see a color that matches that. But anyway, Massilia as well, doing fantastic. They've expanded quite a bit. Give Syracuse whatever they want. Massilia, they've grown really considerably as well. They're actually pushing up around these little bits of the Alps now. So that's cool. Rome did take a bunch of territory down here. We took some back, which is awesome. They took some territory in Arminum right before our war. Carthage have taken the islands here. So this again is a player. Taking the islands here, taking a bit of Corsica, taking a bunch of area here that they wouldn't have had. And they integrated Emporion down here. Syracuse declared themselves as Sicily, formed Sicily, took a bunch of territories in Italy. Epirus, I took some territories up this way and then crossed over. Macedon have basically solidified Greece. They took all the territory down here. Phrygia took a bunch, but then had multiple civil wars, and they're dealing with that. They're trying to reform themselves right now, and they took out Thrace. Armenia have grown quite substantial, to be honest. Egypt, but just pretty regularly. They went into Atropatane's territory. Egypt are huge. Egypt, it's hard to see because they're gray. If we just do this, maybe we can see it a bit better. If we look at all the green, that's the territory they own. So they own all these little pockets of territory from their very early on war against the Seleucids. At the very beginning yesterday, 3 players jumped on the Seleucids, Bactria, Egypt, and Phrygia all together. Seleucids, with If I Can't Scuba, managed to hold. New players in charge of them now, though, Glitz H. Not sure what they're planning right now, what they're planning on doing. Haven't really seen too much from them in the declarations. Bactria is free, and Bactria are expanding quite big as well. So that's basically all our players. There's 14 players. And that's basically what it is. And every weekend we play this, or we're going to be playing this. This is our first weekend. This is day 2. And we play for 4 hours just on medium speed. We're 1 hour into today's session. We did 3.5 about yesterday. We were just a bit tight for time. And if anybody wants information, any other information about the game, like how many cities specifically people started off with at the beginning, and then how many they had at the beginning of today, you can check it all out if you just type !info in the chat and just go to my website. You can even sign up to take part if we have a player that drops out. We're always going to have 14 players. Rebellion will break out in 19 months. There's a risk of some provinces in Epirus due to 25% of the population is foreign culture group living in disloyal provinces. It's in 19 months, but that's... Nah, that's not a problem. The only foreign culture is here. So 25% of my entire population live here. Wow. Didn't know that. But they're not in a disloyal province anymore. Oh, that's why it just went away. Okay, so we got rid of the risk just like that. But now we can build a fort. Oops, wrong building. So that's going to take, what is it, 800 days or something to get one? 900 days to get one. So in that case, I'm just going to build 2. We'll fortify the crap out of it, just to slow them down. They're doing the same. Question is, can he wage war on me that quick? Breaking truce. So it'll tell me in my diplomacy when he can do it. So our rules are, you can do it after 5 years if you want to take your stability hit. I really need Massilia as an ally. That's like super important, I think. Because that way he'd have to focus on 2 sides at once if they decided to attack from the north. Middle East always explodes worse than the Balkans. But anyway, truce with Rome to the 505. Oh crap. That is a 5-year truce. I thought it's a 10-year truce normally. They're working with Phrygia and Bactria. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's an alliance of way too big. Apparently Egypt is like taking Crete, and they're working with Seleucids, Bactria, and Phrygia. I mean, that's kind of terrifying, to be honest. I mean, they're so huge. The Eastern threat. What might be a problem? The problem that we might be having is Rome is going to be able to counterattack in 1 year. Not even in 1 year. And I'm building forts, and these forts aren't going to be done in time. Forts aren't going to be done for like 2 years. And they're just sitting there on the borders. Their forts are going to auto-capture all of this. Actually, it's not going to get that. There's not much I can do about that, other than just, I don't know. I don't know what the hell to do about that. It looks like Egypt might have taken more land from the Seleucids. That's what I thought. I didn't notice a war. They didn't declare it, if there was one. Why can't I combine these? Oh. Yeah, it does look like, because they used to just have like little pockets. But now they've got like definitely just like a much cleaner border all the way across. But I don't remember seeing a war. It looks like maybe they transferred it through negotiation? I don't know. Bactria is attempting to show the oppressed people of Moria that they don't have to live under the tyranny of that oppressive regime. Okay, so Bactria is like looking to face off with Moria a bit. They haven't waged war on me yet, and this is almost done. 1st of April, 1st of May. So just about 9 months. Military access from Syracuse, yeah. It's kind of weird that your alliances, you don't get that immediately. You have to give up the land for a non-aggression pact. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Did they mention that? I might have just missed it. That's good, though. The fact that Egypt is almost in India and still hasn't captured Cyrenaica is humiliating. Well, they don't want it. Why bother? Why get it? They're a different culture, so why even bother? If you've got them... Like, it's not like there's valuable territory here. You know? There's not that many pops. There's not that many pops. You have to go through a bunch of attrition. It's just, like, not needed. It would only lower your tech. He's getting much more highly populated areas. He's after getting all these kind of areas here. It's way more pops here. It's way more valuable. And more importantly, they're Greek. It's an important port, is it not? Ports don't matter in this game. Ports are nothing. Ports are just where you make boats, and you get 10% more commerce if you have citizens there. I mean, that's about it. Downer gets blacklisted by Parallax, becoming the most popular Imperator streamer. It's probably because I'm like one of the only ones. But no, Shenrir has like thousands of viewers, I think, and he plays it. It's a shame that ports don't matter, bare bones. Yeah. See, the thing is, like, this is what I complained about in one of my dev diaries a while back, is that trade doesn't travel on routes, so ports literally have no bearing on anything. What would a port do? Nothing. Ports don't do anything. It's just where you make ships, where ships come out of. That's it. That's stupid. And we've mentioned that a million times. Yeah, the port of Alexandria has an equal amount of wealth in it as the port of Kydonia, you know? And you can't build ports, so you can't even, like, decide where you want to put them. It sucks. It sucks. It's stupid and it sucks. Don't call it stupid, you know, Yoan might cry from a distance. Well, it's just, I guess stupid is the wrong word. I just don't understand the design principle behind that. Where's the fun in that? I just don't get it. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I know that if you blockade a port, it's -1 to siege. You say Or it's, oh yeah, I guess it's +1 to your siege. I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. That's true. It's true. If you have a ship next to a port and you're sieging, it goes faster. But that only matters if the port has a fort on it. I mean, you're asking for an even more rare situation to occur. I guess the capitals and the city-states that have ports, that's good for that. And like Alexandria, for instance, probably capitals have a fort by default. They have a base fort level. But somewhere like here, you can't see, it doesn't matter if you've got extra siege. You'll siege it. Oh, there is actually a fort there. Right, there's no fort here, so sieging this port, for instance, wouldn't make a difference. It would just go fractionally faster. So stuff like that is kind of silly. Speaking of forts, our forts got done, which is nice to see. And we're making a little bit more money now. And we got out of that slightly unhappy province, and they're being converted. And how many has he converted? He's converted 79 pops, getting rid of that Latin culture. Disgusting Latin culture. The issue is wrong. I wonder what Carthage are thinking, you know? I mean, they haven't really... Are they at war? Oh, shit, they are. They're after losing all this territory to Mashuria. The Mashurian horde. And then there's the barbarians that are taking over Mashuria. That's a mess over there. So they're at war with Mashuria, Iolia, and Macesia. Macesia. So, yeah, hard to see, but if I do this and then we look into them, we can kind of see, like, who they're at war with. So they've lost all of this territory. I'm sure they'll get it back. And they're taking territory in here. So they're probably just trying to... wonder who's at war with who. Macesia is at war with Carthage. They'll be fighting each other until a peace has been signed. The war is being fought over Take Maturia. So it's been waged by Carthage, I think. If it's one of his brothers, or if it'll... Yeah, I'm assuming it's his brother. Let's see. Agnatic primogeniture. Succession dictates that the eldest male child always inherits the throne. So he'll inherit the throne, but he'll have to then go to his next sibling over, right? Leonidas. But Leonidas sucks. And he doesn't have any children either. So it might go to Stasinor, who also doesn't have any sons. We've got a problem. That none of Pyrrhus's children have had boys. They all have girls. And they're all... Why is that? They've all had girls. What are the chances of that? This guy only had one, which is weird. Maybe you couldn't see what he was doing. This guy had 4 daughters. I mean, that's just bad luck. Right, so Jedrosia, Rudiana, Sargartia, Arcosia, and this thing. So these all rebelled. But Bactria would now, if they want that, they have to not... They shouldn't be waging war in Moria. They should be waging war in the rebellions and taking them out. Nice, the Oracle of Delphi has finally gone my way for the first time ever. We're about to have Pyrrhus die. Then we're going to suffer a stability hit. And then... Oh no, he's lost his hair. And then our boy Hurricane's going to take over. I say boy, he's quite the man. Oh, you know what? I don't think I arranged marriages with all these girls. I should be doing that. They could have grandsons. She's only 31. That's great. Okay. Get some children. Thanks for the follows. I can't believe that the youngest man available is 46. That's okay though. It doesn't really matter. His wife has died. The thing I don't like, I wish there was a family tree. One of the things I complained about before is they're using the same UI that they use in EU Rome. Where you just, like, I'd love to know, like, how can I ever see who he's married to anymore? You know, how can I see anything about her? I hate that. I hate that so much. And then when people die, you see all their disease traits. Like, just show me what they were before they were sick. Or maybe let me toggle it. I hate that. Anyway, right. Bro, Revolt has more troops. Oh shit! Moria is collapsing big time. The Civil War in Moria. So they had a rebellion. All this got rebellioned, and then now they're having a huge revolt in the middle here. Yikes. Egypt is guaranteed Rhodes, but Macedon is looking to take Rhodes. And they've just said, I offer a guarantee to Rhodes. Watch yourself. They can't join that. I don't think they can join it now, though, but they might be looking for a fight, because they've got, Egypt's got territory out here. Macedon needs that navy if they're going to compete with an Egyptian navy of 85. And they've got it. We're a defensive and peaceful nation, says Egypt. That's so not true. Egypt And by the way, I'd be dragged into that. I'm Macedon's ally. Although I cannot help them out. I can maybe spare the 13k I have here and send them over. So this guy's been having it away with her. Oh no. Oh no. So this guy, he's the husband of her. He's been having it away with the ruler's son's daughter. So the ruler's granddaughter, I should say. Wow. Yeah, just have him flogged. That's my daughter. That's my granddaughter. You sick pervert. Even though she's 21. Oh god, he's so old now. I think Epirus is about to die any moment. I've been kind of waiting for that before we go on and make any major decisions. But where's his... There she is there. Get you married. Can't be having that. Although there's nobody suitable. Everyone's like so old. We're defensive and peaceful nation. Yeah, does that look like a defensive and peaceful nation? Was that Egyptian a while ago? No. Egypt were the ones who waged the first war in the entire game. And they've taken huge chunks of territory out of Seleucids. So they're definitely not peaceful. Alright, let's see where we're at. So we've built up 50,000 manpower. I'm kind of not doing anything, just letting things tick up. They have 50,000. They've got 81 cohorts. I don't have that. Let me check my Discord and see what the plans are here. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we will be waging that war against Lucania. The question is... I can't move my keyboard. There we go. Question is, will Rome try to just pounce on me if I do that? Don't know. So I'm fabricating a claim and I'm just moving in on top of them. Stability drop. So Epirus is dead. Kingsguard is now looking for the new king, Hurricane. We'll raise our stability again. Everything, we managed it pretty well. No one's disloyal to the point where we have a challenge for the throne, which is nice. Guys got an infection. I don't want to heal it. It's fine. Don't really like him, to be honest. I don't want to lose that. Rome loses 50 opinion to me. Yeah, whatever. The son of the ruler moves to Rome? Oh, he's just dead. He just died. Oh god. So I didn't even get to... So he just died. Word reached us that the Roman ruler has ordered the crucifixion of our foolish relative, Stasinor. Has Rome actually done this? Also, the Consul of Rome is a populist. That's not good for them. Their power costs are 10% more expensive. So we could lose opinion of Rome and gain our own popularity. I don't know if they actually had a hand in that as the player. So their ally didn't actually join. This is a separate war. So Syracuse don't actually need to be in this. Call to arms from Sicily. They want me to join against the other Lucanians. Probably. And they're about to lose their battle. They've got no general. They've got no general. Got no general. Nath, if you can hear me. On all his armies. Nath, you're missing generals on all your armies. I can't chase because of the fort here. Generals are overrated? Well, I mean, this 30k, we could have wiped it if he waited. He shouldn't have done that. until I cleared these. That's what I was waiting for. You should have waited. And then we could have just taken him out. Now I can't move and chase that down and stack wipe it. And it's going to be a way bigger battle than it needs to be. Although we should have been on the phone maybe, and that would have helped. Could have just explained it a bit quicker. He still hasn't got a general on his armies. Why not? Let's see, is he in a voice channel or something? He is.
Goes over here is pretty popular.
You don't have any generals, Nath, on any of your armies.
Oh shit!
Also,
Yeah,
you should have waited until my war was over so I could have chased that down.
That's such a good point with the army.
Wait, there's 2 Lucanians? What?
Yeah, that was 2. Wait, why wasn't the other Lucani called in anyway? Were they not a vassal of that other one?
Yes, but
I
I separated them. I attacked the leader first and the vassal didn't come in. Or whatever way around it is.
That's confusing, because I've never seen that happen. I thought they're supposed to automatically come in.
32 members in this family. Okay, I'll pick that. Right, see that army?
I didn't just notice that I had no.
See that army
generals.
coming for you there? That you're 6,000. I'm gonna
Yeah.
join you on that one. They don't have a general on their army. Go attack it now.
Oh no, no, they were. I have elephants in that one anyway. It's nice to see that my army was beating them without the generals. I mean, it would have nice if I put the generals on, but you know. Ugh. I can't go to that province, by the way. It's the fort.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you can reinforce it, because I have to go all the way around otherwise.
Alright, we've got this taken care of. This is fine. Basically, Boss 4 starts off having to fight off Scythia. And you have to defeat them if you want any chance of surviving. Once that's done, the goal is simply take back the Black Sea for your domain. Yeah, Boss 4 and Kingdoms are a really fun one to play. Based on where they are. Alright, we'll chase him down. I was just, I thought it was so funny. Like, all of your armies had, like, no generals.
And they were winning. I wasn't paying. I didn't notice because I did it ages ago, and they were winning anyway.
Alright, you able to take the rest of that province, Nath?
Yeah, I'm just waiting. My army's a lot stronger than them anyway. Even without generals.
I'll probably give you the city of Heraclea, because it's part of that.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's probably... I didn't want to...
I'm taking some of those pops with me, though, just so you know.
Yeah, about to say, that's quite valuable.
Alright, I'm going off.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. That was just Syracuse talking there. They should be able to handle it now on their own. We can just quickly replenish ourselves just in case something bad does happen. But basically, we took out the smaller Lucania here pretty quickly, which is nice. Regium. Where the hell are Regium coming from? Down here, isn't it? Yeah, wow. Regium doing alright with themselves. 20,000. What have they got? It's only light infantry, though, so it's not great. Carthage strong boy now. Yeah, Carthage are thick. They're getting thicker. Not to be forgotten. A daughter to be heir. To be... What? For a long time, Hurricane Akade has to deal with his spouse and her overbearing attitude, particularly now that he's no proper heir to follow his rule. The latest of these are her attempts at having Hurricane Akade pass a law that allows daughters to be heirs of the nation. Ooh. What do you guys think? I need quick reactions on this one. Should we allow queens? Is that nonsense? Or does it sound like a good idea? Well, first of all, we could check what his daughter would be like. She's pretty bad. And she's pregnant. Do it? No woman? No? Yes? I don't see an issue with it. You have no boys? Yes, do it. Queens always. Queen of Epirus. I think there's a few more yeses than nos then. But she's kind of sucks, to be honest. So I don't know. Actually, hang on. Let me check something. Who's next in line? Yeah, I mean, he kind of sucks as well. lose some prominence to our leader. It's not a big deal, and we'll gain loyalty. All women are queens. Maybe she'll have some dragons. Well, alright, let's do it. Sounds like a good idea then. The chat have had their way. So there you go. But it doesn't say... The air hasn't changed. So what's going on? Maybe next month. We've got agnatic, cognatic primogeniture. So the principle of cognatic succession is to allow female children of a monarch to succeed the throne if there are no valid male heirs. Ah, so it's only if there's no valid males. That's kind of interesting. This can affect the perceived legitimacy of the dynasty, but will greatly decrease the chances of a failed succession. That's cool. Yeah, I'm down with that. But it says that there are... Well, I mean, these aren't heirs. These are his brothers. These are his brothers, these three. Actually, just this guy. The other brother died. So these are just kind of randoms that have some sort of claim. But yeah, it's not actually replacing the heir, so... It's a bit of a shame that it's not working for whatever reason, or it's not there. If she breathes. No. Alright, let's turn down my taxes on these things. I'll support the Epirus. We'll take more unrest, but a quick lump of culture we get to convert. We're still converting up here. I'm surprised that it's taken this long. How many have we converted? 134. Wow. But now we're suffering a bit because... Well, actually, two reasons. This... Oh no, this army is on the region. Thought they weren't attached to it, so that's pretty... That's not good. Even with them there. The province loyalty is still going down. Try that again. What's the situation with the Mauryan revolt? Let's check. Okay, city sold that time. That worked. Yeah, they look like they're dying. I wonder what the Mauryan revolt are like. They've got 115 cohorts, no manpower, so they could be at... And they're looking for 42,000 men. So basically this cohort number is about half of what it really is. Their stability, even for the rebellion, is at is -2. So loyalty will be going down even amongst themselves. The Mauryan's themselves here, they're at positive stability, 68 cohorts, no manpower, looking for 22,000 men to fill the armies back up. So again, they're fielding about 2/3 of their forces right now. Phrygian revolt? Oh god, yeah, jeez, I didn't even notice. Phrygia just wrote, okay. Or was that a while ago? Yeah, that was a little while ago. Well, that's Phrygia for you. Macedon, that would be now the time for Macedon to have a go. I love how a while ago they were like, we need roads. Yeah, that's what you need. I'd love to play as... I might play as Phrygia or Seleucids soon. I mean, Seleucids have held themselves together, but it seems like... Like, I don't know, I find it really easy to manage my characters most of the time. I'd love to know, like, how you get into a situation that gets that bad. I mean, that is a disaster. Look at the state of that. They're so broken up. So the green is them now. Let's just hide this. They're so broken up in so many different ways. And then even what they own is just being walked over. Second rebellion. This time it looks like that's revolt. So that's a civil war. They had a rebellion and now they've got a civil war. I just don't know how they let that happen. Especially a monarchy is like way easier to control. Because it's like, oh, low loyalty. Fixed. You know? Maybe other players are supporting rebels. That's true. That could be the case. That could be the case, but I mean, it would have to be someone who's a major power. So it could only be Armenia, Egypt, or the Seleucids or Bactria to do that. Macedon aren't... I don't think they're major, are they? No. So they're regional, just like me. We can't actually support rebels. It's funny because these guys, Phrygia were supporting rebels in Macedon. Tidar figured it out. But you know, if Egypt did that, that's very conniving. I wonder what their political situation is. They're at 3 stability. They have 15,000 gold in the bank, so they're sitting on their laurels. They're doing fine. Not really suffering anything. They're at war with a bunch of countries. I think they're gonna mop up all the... Yeah, they're at war with some of the rebellion countries. They're probably going to try and grab some territories, I would imagine. Mother of God, I just looked at Phrygia, says Cilicia. Bactria, I gained 120 slaves from Moria, which I'm happy with. Assuming all the breakaway states survive, I will incorporate them eventually. So that is Bactria saying that. Rip Phrygia, is this 32 AD chess? 32D chess. That is a disaster. Oh, Macedon have now declared war on the revolt, as expected. They're going to take that Thracian territory. What are Phrygia going to do? Nothing. Nothing at all. I wonder what Rome are doing. Rome are building forts. They've never quite committed to an attack. I really thought they'd come in for a counterattack, but they never did. They got their own alliance now, Ilvatia. I might be tempted to then... I think I was actually improving my opinion with these guys a long time ago. Yeah. I'd be tempted to fabricate the old claim up here and see what we can do. Actually, I don't even need to. I have the claim. Randoka's blacklisted by me? No. Definitely not. Alright, so I basically just waged war on all of this. It's quite a lot, to be honest. That's why I was hoping Veneti would join me, but... Excuse me. How much of that land are you wanting to take? Pretty much a province, 2 provinces. Yeah, if I could take all the way up to here, that'd be great. I just want these 2. We've got that. So we've actually got our war goal. I'm in a separate war, though, now. They had a revolt. This revolt here. Are they coming for me? I think they are. Oh my god, they're both going to jump on me even though they're both not with each other. Oh no, it's just this guy. Okay, not too bad then. I'm relying on a superior infantry to win these fights, basically. Dude, I told him to fucking cancel and this stupid thing popped up. The lag sometimes is unbearable. Alright, we should still win that fight, which is lucky more than anything. Because our armies are really good. Yeah, I got the other guy in there anyway. Alright, cool. I think we have it. It's such a mess of UI here. Macedon attacked Thrace? Yeah, well, Thrace were dead. Phrygia had Thrace. So Macedon just took it back. Because Phrygia had a revolt. Jesus Christ, they're just flooding in with shit now, aren't they? Kind of need to get that fort, to be honest, so we can just stop people coming in that way. Where's the other fort? There's one here. I have to split. Oh, I can't split. There's so many 0 stacks roaming around. Just I need to take them out. Yeah, we need to turn off shock action. It's not the right thing to have on. Oh, in your game. Okay, sorry. The amount of fights here. After getting through so much manpower already. You're really enjoying the game, Vinsanity. It's okay, but more annoying than EU4. What's annoying about it? Phrygian Revolt offered me an alliance. It's funny. So we'll get the manpower buff there from the Omens, which is good because we're heavily draining our own boys. All right, cool. We won all these battles. There's a crazy amount of battles. For now, we'll just an army here in retreat, but it's not really moving. It's strange. I need to fall back here and heal, basically. "18-year-old with a beard." Let's go. Oh shit, 43,000. They had the better tactic. Oh my god, 70,000? I'm not giving up. Going all in. Although I don't think there's any chance. Come on. Like, all of our heavy infantry should do more damage and stuff, but they just have too much numbers, I think. But they're always going to be eating away at our flanks. They're losing so much more than me. Oh, now I am. We rolled a 0. This would be a good time for Rome to attack me. Yeah, I know. This is why I was saying, like, I shouldn't do this, because we've just spent 50,000 manpower and I haven't really taken anything because there's so many of them. You guys wanted blood, so I gave it to you. Who's the highest general here? This guy, is it? Nope. It's this guy. So he needs really a bottleneck. Damn, oh no, we just lost the territory. We just lost this fort, so I have to assault it maybe and I'll get it back real quick. They have no heavy infantry. They have some heavy cav. What are they using? Skirmish. Okay. Don't forget to change the army stance. Yep. I just want to give chase. I wouldn't. Oh no. Is he dead? Did he give up? Oh, actually, I'm not in that chat. That's probably why. Oh, he got defeat. He actually got defeated out. Wow. So Phrygia actually got where he hit a defeat screen of some sort. I don't know what that would have been though, because Phrygia still exists. Maybe the Civil War beat Phrygia and renamed themselves. That's probably what happened. Wow. Actually died. Respects for Phrygia. Yeah, I'm guessing that the Phrygia that remains is from the revolt. And then this whole new country formed. They actually lost. Wow, total implosion. But I'm actually able to get peace pretty soon, so this is going okay. And then we're gonna use all of our oratory and religion just to convert this whole place. Whoa, 13. He's pretty good. He would make a good he'd make a good governor. That guy's really good governor anyway. What about this guy? He's also really good. Got great governors. And there's forts here that's capping that area as well. Can't get on top of them all at the same time. This is about to be capped though. Looks like they're not coming back for me anymore. Oh, just as I said that, a little bit's coming in now. Alright, get these two last little areas and then I think I'll peace out. I'm happy with what we have. I don't want to push further because I'm just scared. I want to just get this little bit of free men that we can get here and get our manpower back up. They're still capping that though, because I guess it's... Alright, let's end this. There's too much coming up. What? Why can't I... Okay, we got it. We got it. That was close though. We've got pretty good characters now that we took on all those extra ones, so I think we can just let these guys go. Okay, cool. Nice little expansion. Let's turn down the maintenance here, just for now. Let's start making our way back to Italy. Nothing left in the declarations. It's been good. Very nice take. Yeah, a little bit more expensive than I would have liked, if I'll be honest. You know, we're in need of 30,000 men. Rome are like gearing up now. I'm weak. I'm certainly very weak. We have a level 2 fort there, which will slow them down, and a level 1. Level 1. What's that one? That's a level 1. That's a level 2. But we are forted out of our minds, so it does buy us a lot of time, but still. Did Phrygia die? Yeah, so we'll have a look now. The game is ending in 10 minutes. I'll just give people a 10-minute warning, actually. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, I'll do a recap now. Why not? So, Control R. These are the players. These are the players in the game at the moment. One of the players has actually died today, so Phrygia are out. First nation to fall from a player country. Kind of interesting to know that. So we'll start from left to right. Visaya as Milkbag, or yeah, Milkbag as Visaya. He is reclaimed and taken pretty much everything back, so that's nice to see. He collapsed down onto 4 cities, I think, starting at from 11 roughly. Collapsed down into 4. Now he's back up. Let's see what he's got. He's gotten 39, so he's definitely brought himself back from the brink. Okay, so then from left to right, again, the next player we have over would be probably Arverni, I think is actually the one. So that's Scarface. So we can just see basically where he's expanded into. A lot of territory down here. I think for Conti around somewhere. Anyways, he expanded out that way and then up a little north into central Gaul. He's actually quite spread between all the different regions of Gaul. He has a hand in Celtica, Aquitania, and Transalpine Gaul, I think. Oh no. He's actually sticking in that region. Yeah, so he hasn't gone into Aquitania. So he's just Transalpine Gaul and Celtica at the moment. Treveri doing pretty good. They're really, really big as well. Taking pretty much all the colonizable land that was up around here, around the Netherlands. Crazy there. Massalia doing great as well. Expanding really nicely. They started with just 4 cities as well in the beginning of the game, but that was 2 days ago. So they didn't grow as much as they did in the first game, though, I think. Although it's still pretty big, and now they're allied with me in the Greek alliance, which is me, Sicily, and Massilia. Macedon are guaranteeing me, so they're kind of partially in that alliance, but they're just a bit too big for us to be considered, you know, part of the group. Played by Gooby. So they've basically been working on taking... In the last 2 days, they've been basically working on taking all this territory. That's not normally theirs. They start with, like, pockets of coast. But they've pretty much solidified the coast. No one left, just colonizable territory over there. And then they also they colonized this area here and took these islands. They integrated Emporion and worked their way down here. Then we have Rome. Rome actually lost some territory in this game to me. They lost Apulia. But they did also take some territory from Armenia. They're actually at war right now. Which is interesting to see. That's good for me. Didn't want them attacking me straight away. Sicily. Sicily managed to take out Lucania in this game. And I took out a portion of Lucania and then transferred ownership of 1 city over. I managed to take out some territory just up there, which we just accomplished now. We took out this Apulian area here as well, with the help of Macedon and Sicily. Macedon then grew and took over all of Thrace, old Thrace, and then solidified their holdings. Must have taken out Athens. I didn't even notice that. Taking out Athens and everything they needed around here. So we have drawn that line perfectly. I'm really happy with it. Not like that, but we've drawn the line through the provinces, where I get Epirus and Illyria, Greece. Gooby has left the game. Game just crashed. Well, I think we'll wrap it up there then. We don't want the AI making mistakes on his behalf. So we'll pause it. We'll leave it. Because the game will be ending in 4 minutes anyway. So we'll just tell him. We'll call it there. Alright, good game. And then, yeah, I guess Egypt grown really massive. They solidified all this territory that was up here and are eating away at where Phrygia were. They took the island Cyprus that Phrygia were on. They took some Crete. They haven't expanded south or west. They also then bought or bartered with deals to take a bunch of territory along the Seleucid kind of area here. Armenia reformed. They did that pretty quickly. They were split in half. They managed to take that stuff back, and they've expanded north. Bactria, really thick territories up here in Bactria. Not as much as you'd think, because there's a lot of impassable, but still quite thick, nonetheless. Seleucids still hanging on, but looks like Seleucids have actually had their own rebellion now. Carmania has split into them. Armenia have actually occupied territory. I don't have any idea what was going on over here. I don't remember seeing them say it, that they were at war over there. I don't remember seeing it, but apparently they were. The Mauryan Revolt. Moria weren't a player, but they've just shattered and split a million ways, and it's a civil war. Whoever it has to doesn't end until one country beats out the other completely. So that's still going, and that's pretty much everywhere. Everything to do with the game.